Imagine walking out of a mall late at night with your kids, only to find yourself face to face with something that could have changed everything in an instant. Welcome to my story. If you're intrigued and want to stay tuned for the full tale, hit that subscribe button now because what I'm about to share is not just scary, it's a reminder of how quickly things can go from normal to life. Threatening. It was a chilly December evening, and we had just finished shopping at a bustling mall with our two kids. My 15-year-old daughter and my 7-year-old son were excited after finding some great deals. We walked out into the deserted parking lot, the only sounds being our footsteps echoing in the night air. As we approached our car, something felt off. A stranger was standing a few feet away, watching us intently. He stepped forward and announced with a chilling smile, "I'm here just to say hi." The words sent a shiver down my spine. He wasn't dressed like someone who should be out at this hour, but his demeanor made it clear he had no intention of being just another passerby. Can you imagine the panic rising in your chest when you realize someone's presence isn't for mere conversation? As we stood there with our backs against each other and our children between us, he began to talk, shifting from casual pleasantries to asking intrusive questions about where we were going and why we were out so late. I tried to stay calm, keeping my eyes on him while also searching frantically in my purse for the keys. The cold night air was suddenly suffocating. My heart raced as he moved closer, standing right next to my children who didn't seem to grasp the danger. He was positioning himself by the back seat passenger door where my 7-year-old was waiting. I could feel his breath on me and see his eyes darting between us and around the empty parking lot. It felt like an eternity as I searched for those keys, knowing that unlocking our car meant exposing ourselves to whatever he had planned. My hands shook uncontrollably. "Why are you doing this?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. He just smiled again, his eyes narrowing. That's when it hit me. What if he was waiting for the moment we unlocked the car? What would you do in that situation? I continued searching desperately, hoping someone or something would intervene. The silence of the night pressed down on us like an oppressive weight. I could feel my husband's training kicking in from miles away, his voice echoing in my mind about how abductions often happen with a quick move once a car is unlocked. Just as I was about to give up hope and make a run for it, my worst nightmare playing out in front of me, I finally found the keys. My fingers trembled as they pressed into the lock, unlocking our safety net. The stranger took one look at us, saw that we were going to get away, and walked off without another word. We rushed into the car, my heart pounding so hard it felt like it was going to burst out of my chest. I started the engine and drove away as fast as I could, tears streaming down my face. When we got home, my husband's reaction told me everything. He knew exactly what had transpired because his father, a retired sheriff deputy, taught him to recognize these signs. That night changed us forever. My husband explained that the man was probably waiting for an opportunity to force himself into our car and use our children as leverage. The fact that he wasn't wearing a mask suggested he wanted no witnesses to identify him. How could something so terrifying happen right under our noses? When I told my father-in-law, his eyes widened in horror. He knew the dangers we narrowly escaped. My heart still aches when I think about how close we came to losing everything that night. This story is not just for entertainment. It's a stark reminder of the reality we face sometimes. It's a wake-up call to stay vigilant and never underestimate someone's intentions, especially in isolated areas late at night. If you have any tips or stories to share on staying safe, please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on safety and awareness. Your support helps spread these important messages. Stay safe out there, and remember, sometimes it only takes a moment of hesitation to turn danger into tragedy.